From Bellis Field inside Maloney Stadium in Phillipsburg, PHS StatelinerMedia proudly presents Phillipsburg High School football. Tonight, the Stateliners entertain the Harbor Sharks of Capital Prep. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Moore, here to bring you the complete play-by-play report of tonight's game. Stateliners come into the contest with a record of 4-3 as they take the field. Stateliners losing to St. Joe's of Montfield opened the season 28-6. You lost to Hillsborough 21-14 in overtime. Shut out Hunter Central 27-0. Blanked Franklin 44-0. Lost to Bridgewater 17-7. Picked up a forfeit victory over Somerville. And last week on the road beat Ridge 20-13. Stateliners averaging 19.7 points per game. They're giving up 13.2 per game. Capital Prep comes into the game with a record of 1-2. They were beaten by Catholic Memorial of Massachusetts 44-6, by Blair Academy 50-14, and they beat St. Dominic of New York 20-6. Right now, everyone here at Bellis Field has been asked to stand as we're going to have the singing of God Bless America by the Stateliners' Maya Marino. And now the Stateliner Marching Band will play our national anthem. Our national anthem from Phillipsburg High School. Let's run down tonight's starting lineups. First for the Stateliners. At end will be Tim Fearson, a senior, 6'4", 195 pounds. The left tackle is Kasim Damand, 5'11", 230 pounds, and a junior. The left guard is junior Hunter Cleaver, 5'11", 185 pounds. Malik Warren is the center, 6'2", 235, and a senior. At right guard is Dylan York, 5'10", 200 pounds, and a junior. The right tackle is Luke Slack, 6'3", 245, and a senior. And Stephen Garral will be the tight end, 6'3", 200 pounds, and a senior. The quarterback is senior Jakai McLean, 5'10", 170 pounds. Opening at fullback is Caleb Rivera, 5'11", 195, and a sophomore. And the tailback is senior Raquan Dixon, 6 feet, 245 pounds. The flanker is senior Buster Penrose, 5'11", 170 pounds. For Capital Prep at end, Jordan Williams, 5'10", 165. He's a freshman. Dante Cross is the left tackle, 6'3", 275, a sophomore. Isaiah Smith is the left guard, 6'2", 285, and a senior. Malik Bennett is the center, 5'11", 280, and a sophomore. Devon 80, The right guard, 5'10", 200 pounds, and a junior. The right tackle is A.K. Petitame, 6'2", 265, and a senior. And the right end will be Jamon Mullins, 5'9", 150, and a sophomore. Opening at quarterback, Tavon Daniels, 5'10", 175. He is a senior. The running backs, Lamoris House, 5'7", 155, and a senior. Josh Daniels, 6 feet, 165, and a sophomore. And the flanker is DeMarco 80, 5'10", 150, and a sophomore. Our referee tonight is Joe Shaw. His crew of Bob Varyu, Mark Beckman, Andrew Horan, and Bill Poach. And Bob Bachman is the clock operator. Stateliners won the toss. They have elected to defer. Capital Prep will receive to start the ball game. And they'll go left to right from the field house end to the scoreboard end here at Bellis Field. Phillipsburg football is brought to you by the outstanding people at Rath's Butcher and Deli. Stop over and give Rath's Deli a try for all your grocery needs. From fresh cut steaks, homemade dinners, fresh sausages, and delicious breakfast and deli sandwiches, Rath's should be your go-to for all your grocery needs. Rath's Deli, 450 County Road, Route 519 in Stortsville, a cut above the rest. Stateliners in their home gray tonight. Garnet trim, white numerals. And Capital Prep in their visiting white jerseys and pants with blue numerals. Matt Hickade has it teed up from the left hash for the Stateliners. Deep, standing at about the 15-yard line. Far side is Lamoris House. And Jamon Mullins on the near side. Hickade has the whistle, and we are underway. It's a low kick bouncing inside the 25. Be picked up by Mullins. He's at the 20, the 25, across the 30, the 35, and out to the 37-yard line. So it'll be good field position for Capital Prep. Spot him at the 38-yard line. And it's 1st and 10 for the Harbor Sharks from Bridgeport, Connecticut, with their first visit to Bellis Field at Maloney Stadium. Back in the shotgun is Daniels. He's got slot receivers to both sides. Mullins goes in motion. Gonna give straight ahead, and not much on the play for Josh Daniels. Josh and Tavon Daniels in the backfield for Harbor Prep. Gain of a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 from the 39. Williams, House, and Mullins are wide to the left. Mullins comes in motion to the right. Daniels is going to keep it. Tried to cut it back, and he'll be stopped, thrown for a loss on the play. A loss on the play, but maybe the line of scrimmage at the 38-yard line, and that was Garral who made the tackle for the Stateliners. Spot him at the 39. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9 at the 39. Campbell goes wide left. Trips to the left side, wide receiver right. And the Stateliners, as they fake the blitz, got some movement from the right side of the Harbor Sharks line. And that false start will move them back 5 yards to the 34 and bring up a 3rd down and 14. Campbell, House, and Mullins go to the left. Daniels has the shotgun snap, and that whistle stops that play, and a penalty marker from the far side is another false start penalty. That'll make it 3rd down and 19 back at the 29. Back-to-back 5-yard penalties against the Harbor Sharks. Stateliners up front with Fearson on the near side, Rivera, the left tackle, Warren, and Cleaver the right end. Daniels has, the snap gets away from him. Daniels picks it up and gets smothered by Malik Warren for a loss back inside the 15-yard line. So the snap went off Daniels' hands. They will spot it at the 17 for a loss of 12. It is 4th down and 27. They were waiting for someone to go back in punt formation. Now that's been accomplished. Stateliners have a single safety, Josh Cologne. That is Anthony Bodereist is the punter. Fails to snap, good rush, got the kick out of there. Very short, high and short, and it's going to take a Phillipsburg roll and will be downed inside the 20-yard line. That punt is going to be for no yards at the 17. And the Stateliners will have it 1st and 10 in Capital Prep territory at the 17. 8:49 to go here in the first quarter. Fearson came in and didn't look from here that he got a hand on that punt, but he was right there. So Ja'Kai McLean will be under center. Rivera and Dixon are split backs, wide receivers to both sides. On 1st and 10 at the Capital Prep 17. Mackay gives it to Dixon on the left side. Dixon's inside the 10, inside the 5, and down at about the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal, Phillipsburg. First down and goal at the 2, 15 yards on the pickup for Dixon. Dixon's rushed for 377 yards on the season. Penrose is wide to the right. Fearson's wide to the left. McLean under center. He will give it to Rivera, right side. Touchdown, Phillipsburg, Caleb Rivera. Rivera's first touchdown of the season. And the Stateliners go up 6-0 with the point after pending. 2 plays, 17 yards in 28 seconds. In to attempt the extra point, Matt D'Onofrio. And we have another flag. This is going to be offside against the Harbor Sharks. That'll move it to 1.5 yards away. D'Onofrio is 14 for 14 on the season. Tristan Canzano is the holder. Line is set. Snap in the spot. D'Onofrio's kick is up, and it is good. 8:21 to go first quarter. It is Phillipsburg 7 and Capital Prep nothing. Stateliners on top 7-0, 2 plays, 17 yards, with Caleb Rivera getting his first touchdown of the season. And Matt Hicade will tee it up. from the left side. Isaiah Valentine is back deep to receive, along with Lamoris House. Cade has the whistle. And here's the boot. End over end to the near side, and it's going to sail out of bounds. So that'll put it at the 35-yard line. 25 yards from the spot is the rule. Capital Prep will put it in play from their own 35. Started at their 38 on their opening drive. Capital Prep coming in at 1-2. This school, the mission is to provide historically disadvantaged students with the college and career readiness skills needed to become responsible and engaged citizens for social justice. That's right from the school's website. Right in the shotgun. Two receivers to both sides. Daniels fields a snap, going to hand it on the speed sweep. Coming near side is House, and House may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Chased out of bounds on the near side by Chuli for the Stateliners. Inside linebacker Nolan Chuli. Mark him at the 37, a pickup of 2, and it's 2nd down and 8 for Capital Prep. Stateliners back home next Friday, taking on Westfield. Mullins is wide left. Williams is wide to the right. Split backs with Daniels. Daniels has the snap. Give it on a sweep to the near side, cutting back, and that is Yarborough. Blessed Yarborough on the carry. Across the 40 to about the 43. Yarborough picks up 6. It is 3rd down and 2 from the 43. Mullins, Yarborough, Josh Daniels are to the left. Jordan Williams to the right. Tavon Daniels awaits the shotgun snap. High, fields it, in some trouble. Gets away from one, got away from Warren. And then Corral was there to bring him down at about the 44. He's going to be short. It'll bring up a 4th down. That was all that Daniels could do to field that snap. Fourth down and 1 at the 44. Capital Prep will go for it here. Daniels is still back in the shotgun. On 4th and a yard from their own 44. High snap, he fields it. Will give it straight ahead, and they're going to see it where they spot him. That was House on the carry. It's going to be close. I think from the near side, they will give him the 1st down. House on the gain of 1 to the 45, 1st and 10. Nolan Chuli on the tackle for the Stateliners. 7-0 Phillipsburg, 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go first quarter. Trips to the left side. Wide receiver right. Daniels has a snap, wants to throw it left. Caught on the far side and across midfield into Phillipsburg territory at the 49-yard line. That is a new number that we do not have. To the Phillipsburg 49, it's a pickup of 6. 2nd down and 4. This time it's 3 receivers to the right, 1 left. Daniels looking over the 4-man Phillipsburg front. Yarborough comes in motion near side. Daniels has his snap. He's going to keep it running left, trying to turn the corner. He's going to be near the first down. Looks like he's going to be out of bounds at the Phillipsburg 46. That'll be a gain of 3, and it is 3rd down and a yard. Capital Prep is 0 for 2 on 3rd down. They did convert a 4th down in this drive. It started at the Capital Prep 35. Trips to the right side. In motion comes Yarborough to the near side. Daniels takes the snap, throws it out this side for Yarborough, and did they call it a lateral or an incomplete pass? It's incomplete. And it'll bring up 4th down and 1 at the 46. Dangerously close to a lateral by Tavon Daniels. So the Harbor Sharks will try to convert again here. 1 for 1 on 4th down. Do have a deep back behind Daniels. In motion, fields a snap. Give on the near side is Yarborough, and Yarborough's dropped for a loss on the play by Chuli with help from Connor Hilly, and Phillipsburg will take over on downs. Yarborough stopped at midfield. So 1st and 10 for the Stateliners with 4:35 to go, first quarter. This will be the Stateliners' 2nd possession. Fearson goes wide to the right. And we have an official's timeout on the near sideline. All right, now we're ready to go. Dixon's a deep back in the eye. McLean's under center. Sends Penrose in motion. Give us to Penrose on a speed sweep. Penrose across midfield, 45, 40, and dragged down at about the 33-yard line. That's the first carry of the season for Buster Penrose, and he gets 17 to the 33. 1st and 10 Stateliners. Run 3 plays, 2 of those have been 17-yard runs, one by Dixon, one by Penrose. Backs are split this time. McLean faking. He's going to throw long for Penrose. He's got it inside the 5. Touchdown, Phillipsburg. McLean 33 yards to Buster Penrose. Penrose's 2nd touchdown reception of the year. And for Ja'Kai McLean, that is his 3rd touchdown pass of the season. Good play fake. And then the pass to Penrose for the touchdown. D'Onofrio to attempt the conversion. Snap in the spot. Kick is up. And it is good. 3:50 to go first quarter. It is Phillipsburg 14 and Capital Prep nothing. $14 to nothing Phillipsburg on 2 possessions by the Stateliners. That touchdown, a 33-yard pass from Ja'Kai McLean to Buster Penrose. 2 plays, 50 yards in 45 seconds. And it's 14-0 Phillipsburg. Isaiah Valentine deep to receive along with Lamoris House. Here's the kick by Hecade, end over end toward the near sideline and into the end zone for the automatic touchback. So that'll be 1st and 10 for Capital Prep at the 20. School opened in 2015 up in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Part of the Capital Prep program in Connecticut. Stateliner linebackers are Chuli and Goral on the corners, Cameron Bohal and Xavier Moore. Hakeem Ransdell is the free safety, and Connor Hilly the strong safety in that defense. Daniels takes the snap, going to give it inside. That is House trying to turn the corner, and House is taken down after a small gain, short gain on the far side. They will mark it at the 22, I believe. Yes, pick up a 2, 2nd down and 8 from the 22. Daniels is back in the shotgun, flanked by House. 3 receivers to the near side. Daniels will throw. Now he's going to run. Drops it off, incomplete. It was intended for Burton. Cedric Burton incomplete at the 40, and a flag. I believe it's an illegal forward pass. I think Daniels had crossed the line of scrimmage. Wait for the call. That is a loss of down penalty too. It is illegal forward pass. So to bring up 3rd down. Coach Duffy out talking this over with one of the officials. So they'll step it off. It's a 5-yard penalty and the loss of down. It is 3rd down and 13 from the 18. Campbell comes wide to the near side. Zion Campbell. Daniels has a snap. Going to keep it out and cannot get away. Sacked back at the 15-yard line. Loss of 3. 4th down and 16. Fourth down and 16 from the 15. Anthony Bouldereist is the punter, standing at about the 1-yard line. Josh Colon, the single safety for Phillipsburg, standing at the Capital Prep 45. Good snap, good rush. Kick is partially blocked. Straight up in the air. It is caught and taken into the end zone for Phillipsburg. Touchdown. Touchdown, Stateliners. Xavier Moore for the touchdown. So it is 20-0 Phillipsburg with the point after pending on the blocked punt. D'Onofrio to attempt. Out of the hold of Canzano. We have marker on the near side. Going to be encroachment on Capital Prep. They will not step that off. Snap in a spot. D'Onofrio's kick is up, and it is good. 2:22 to go first quarter. It is Phillipsburg 21 and Capital Prep nothing. We'll be right back. Well, Capital Prep is a fledgling program, and it has been all Phillipsburg here in the first quarter. Stateliners, they had 21-0. Very nearly blocked the first punt. Blocked the last one. Xavier Moore went high in the air. Moore caught it on the fly at about the 2 and took it in for the Stateliner touchdown. Matt Hickade to kick off. Isaiah Valentine on the near side. Lamoris House on the far side for Capital Prep. Hickade has the whistle. And here's the kick. High end over end and about 7 yards deep in the end zone for the touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Harbor Sharks at the 20. Stateliner touchdowns, Caleb Rivera in a 2-yard run. Buster Penrose on a 33-yard pass from Ja'Kai McLean. And Xavier Moore with a 2-yard run with a blocked punt. Daniels back in the shotgun on first down, flanked by Blessed Yarborough. In motion is Daniels. Daniels takes the snap, gonna sweep to the right side and goes nowhere. A loss of 5 yards in the play. Coming up quickly from the corner spot is Tristan Canzano. Loss of 5. 2nd down and 15 at the 15. Trips to the left side. Daniels has the snap, looking left. He's going to keep it straight ahead. Now jumps it off, incomplete, intended for Yarborough. That was Fearson who was closing in on him. He tried to dump it off to Blessed Yarborough, incomplete. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 15 at the 15. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 1:36 to go in the first quarter. Jordan Williams wide to the right, 3 receivers left. Daniels takes the snap in the shotgun, will throw it out to the left side, across the 20, 25, and out to about the 27. The mysterious number 4 that we don't have on that reception, out to the 29, 14-yard pickup. It is 4th down and a yard at the 29, and Capital Prep will go for it. Daniels in the shotgun with 3 receivers to the right, 1 left. Has a snap, looking right, throws, and it's caught by Burton, and Burton will be stopped. The ball is loose. Capital Prep says they have it, and it would be a 1st down. if it's ruled complete. Burton is down. Burton made the catch. Took a pretty good pop. And he's shaken up at the 31-yard line. Phillipsburg ahead 21-0 here, 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. We have this injury timeout, and we'll be right back.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. Oh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like?
Cedric Burton, the receiver, was shaken up on the play. Went over to the far side on his own power. He picked up 2 yards on the pass completion. Capital Prep will have a first down here at the 31. And this could be the last play of the first quarter. Daniels deep in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Daniels has his snap. On the give, straight ahead, loose football at the 30. And the Stateliners could not corral it before it went out of bounds. Yarborough fumbled. Stateliners had a shot at it, but couldn't bring it in. Ball went out of bounds with 4 seconds to go here in the first quarter and went out at the 32. So he's actually going to pick up a yard on the play. It is 2nd down and 9, and that is the end of the first quarter with the score. Phillipsburg 21 and Capital Prep nothing. We'll be right back. Phillipsburg football was brought to you by Rath's Butcher and Deli, 450 County Road, Route 519 in Stortsville. Whether you're tailgating for the Stateliners or getting ready to enjoy a weekend of college or pro football, Rath's has your go-to products to make your weekend even better. From an assortment of 8 different wing flavors to a classic buffalo chicken dip, Rath's has everything you need to be prepared to enjoy game day. That's Rath's Butcher and Deli, a cut above the rest. 2nd down and 9 from the 32 for Capital Prep, going right to left here in the second quarter at Bellis Field. Stateliners on top, 21-0. Daniels fields the shotgun snap on a speed sweep near side. Yarborough's able to get away from 1 and will be dropped for a loss. That is House, dropped for a loss on the play by Xavier Moore. House at the 25 for a loss of 7. It is 3rd down and 16 at the 25. Capital Prep is looking for their first 3rd down conversion of the night. They have converted twice on 4th down. Trips to the right side, wide receiver left. Daniels has the shotgun snap. Looking, being chased out to his right. Now steps up, stops, throws. It is incomplete, went off the hands of Canzano at the 42-yard line. It was intended for Blessed Yarborough. And it is 4th down and 16 at the 25. Punting has been an adventure in the first half for Capital Prep. And this time it is Isaiah Valentine is back to punt. They have 2 tight ends, 3 protectors, and the punter, Valentine, who's standing at the 15. Has a snap, and that kick is blocked, and a flag went down. Flag went down. Ball's recovered inside the 20-yard line. And we'll wait for the signal from referee Joe Shaw. He's picking up the flag. Yep, waved it off. So blocked punt and Phillipsburg possession at about the 18-yard line. It's a second punt block by the Stateliners. 1st and 10 from the 18 with 10:48 to go in the first half. And we have an injured Harbor Shark at about the 15-yard line. Training staff out to take a look. Stateliner offense remaining huddled over here on the near side with the offensive coordinator Ian Decker. Capital Prep not a very deep squad. Say probably somewhere between 30 and 35 players. And that is Valentine, the punter, who is up on his feet and across the far side. McLean at quarterback. It's Canzano now with a split back with Dixon. And wide receivers to both sides for the Stateliners. Canzano has the handoff left side. Canzano with his head down. He's inside the 10. May have going to be close to a Phillipsburg first down. Spot Canzano at the 9, a pickup of 9. It is 2nd down and 1. Penrose and Josh Colon go wide to the left. McLean with the split backs, Dixon and Canzano behind him. McLean on a toss to Dixon. Dixon bobbles it but recovers, and he's got a first down. It's 1st and goal, Phillipsburg from the 4. Dixon bobbled that toss, but gathered it in. That's Phillipsburg's 4th first down. 1st and goal from the 4. Stateliners with open field left, sideline right. Cologne and Penrose come to the right. McLean going to give it to Canzano. Big hole on the left side. Touchdown standing up for Tristan Canzano. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Canzano from 4 yards out. And D'Onofrio to try to make it 4 for 4. $18 yards in 3 plays for the Stateliners. Canzano is the holder. Snap in the spot. The kick is up, and it is good. 9:33 to go in the first half. It is Phillipsburg 28 and Capital Prep nothing. Stateliners on top 28-0 after the Canzano touchdown. Minute 15 on that drive. Hackade to kick off. Far side hash mark. Hackade has the whistle, the approach, and the kick. High, end over end, into the end zone about 4 yards deep for the automatic touchback. Capital Prep has started drives on their own 38, their own 35, and the last 3 from the 20-yard line. See if the Harbor Sharks can get something going on offense here. In New Jersey, the mercy rule begins at 35, and it would be in the second half. Tavon Daniels back in the shotgun. Man in motion near side. Daniels has his snap. Going to give it to Josh Daniels. And he struggles to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's Chuli on the bottom of that pile. Give him a yard or half a yard. Oh, no gain. Marked it right at 20. Second down and 10. At the 20. Twins to both sides. Daniels has the shotgun snap, looking far side, throws far side, caught. And Canzano wrestles the receiver out of bounds at the 23. That was House on the reception. Going to bring up third down and long. At the 23, pickup of 3. Third down and 7 at the 23. And the Harbor Sharks are 0 for 5 on third down. Mullins checks out. Clock running with 8:15 to go first half. 28-0 Stateliners. Slot to both sides. Stateliners show blitz. They back out of it. Daniels has the snap. Throws to the right, caught, and that is House. But House, another very short gain. And it's going to bring up a fourth down. Gain to the 26, pickup of 3. It is fourth down and 4 from the 26. Harbor Sharks are 0 for 7 on third down. And it is Valentine to punt, standing at the 15. Valentine awaits the snap. Fields it. Kick is out of there. High. Cologne makes the catch at the 45. Midfield. 45, cut down on a nice tackle at the 43-yard line. Josiah Thompson on the tackle of Cologne. So the Stateliners have it with 7:04 to go first half. And leading 28-0. They have it at the Capital Prep 43-yard line. Rivera and Dixon are the running backs. McLean with 2 receivers left. Play action pass under some pressure. McLean gets away in the backfield, is at the 40. And across the 35 to about the 34, near about a yard short of a first down on the scramble by McLean. Jakai's going to get 9 on the scramble. It is second down and a yard from the Capital Prep 34. Penrose goes to the left. Fearson's to the right. Backs are in the eye this time. McLean going to give it to Dixon. A huge hole up the middle. 30, 25, 20, 15. Dixon still on his feet and down inside the 10 at about the 7 or the 6 yard line. Dixon just rumbling straight ahead through a huge hole. They stopped him at the 7, 27 yards on the pickup. First and goal at the 7. In the eye. McLean, Dixon again, and Dixon's hit and dropped for a loss on the play. Middle of that Capital Prep line on the stop of Raquan Dixon. Call it a loss of a yard on the play. It is second down and goal from the 8. Hilly is the tight end on the right side. Wing to the left is Penrose. Toss to the left, Dixon. Dixon trying to cut it inside to about the 4, maybe the 3. Going to bring up third down and goal. And we have the Stateliners shaken up. They're going to bring the training staff out. Tending to a Stateliner at about the 7 yard line. Stateliners on top 28-0. 2-yard run by Caleb Rivera. 33-yard pass from McLean to Penrose. Xavier Moore on a blocked punt and a 2-yard return. And Tristan Canzano on a 4-yard run. And the Stateliners knocking on the door again at the 3-yard line. Third down and goal at the 3. And that is Buster Penrose, who was shaken up on that last play. Buster walking off to the near side. So Hilly and Corral now are the tight ends. Split backs. McLean under center. To Dixon up the middle into the end zone, standing up for a Phillipsburg touchdown. Raquan Dixon. Stateliners go 43 yards in 5 plays. D'Onofrio to try to make it 5 for 5. Canzano puts it down. D'Onofrio's kick is up, and it is good. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go first half. It's now Phillipsburg 35 and Capital Prep nothing. Phillipsburg Stateliner football is brought to you by the fine folks at Rat's Deli. From game day food like fresh chicken wings to homemade meals like chicken francais, Rat's has something for the most discerning taste buds. Stop on down at 450 County Road, Route 519 in Stortsville and pick up a meal fit for any occasion. To order, call 908-213-2121. Hackade to kick off for the Stateliners. High end over end. This one's a little shorter. Caught at the 8, at the 10, 15. Coming near side is House. Across the 20. And House stepped out of bounds at about the 25. 17-yard return. And Capital Prep will start from their own 25. They have 4:21, make it the 26, and all 3 first half timeouts remaining. Stateliners across the front is Warren, Cleaver, Fearson, and Rivera. In there right now is Gifton Friday Johnson in that front 4. Daniels on a speed sweep to Yarborough. Yarborough cuts it back. Loose football. And Harbor Prep has recovered at the 30. Give Yarborough a gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 at the 30. Isaiah Valentine started in for Capital Prep, then hits back to the far sideline. Twin receivers to both sides. Tavon Daniels flanked by Josh Daniels. Yarborough in motion. Josh Daniels has the handoff and goes back to about the line of scrimmage. Canzano made the tackle for the Stateliners, and it's 3rd down and 6 at the 30. Capital Prep is still looking for their first 3rd down conversion. Three receivers right, wide 1 left. Daniels has the shotgun snap. Will throw. Incomplete. Went off the hands of his intended receiver at the 35-yard line. And it'll bring up 4th down and 6. See if Capital Prep decides to go for it here. They're 0 for 8 on 3rd down. They will go for it. Now we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Capital Prep. And now they will bring the punting unit out. Timeout called with 2:36 to go in the first half. First timeout called by the Harbor Sharks. Stateliners talking things over with the special teams. It'll be Isaiah Valentine to punt. Josh Colon, single safety for Phillipsburg. Standing at the Stateliner 44. Valentine to punt. Try to get it away from around the Capital Prep 17. Snap. Kick is out of there. Short kick. Right down the middle. Takes a nice Capital Prep roll inside the Phillipsburg 40 to the 35, and it will be downed there. 35-yard punt by the Harbor Sharks. And the Stateliners will have it from their own 35 with 2:23 to go in the first half. And I did not see, there is a flag. There is a flag at the Capital Prep 43. That would lead me to believe it was after the kick. We don't have a signal yet. But they are walking this off back towards the Phillipsburg 20, so it's a personal foul against the Stateliners. First penalty against Phillipsburg tonight. So they will start now from their own 20. 35-yard punt and the 15-yard personal foul penalty puts a big change in the field position. McLean will be in the shotgun and Xavier Moore flanks him to his right. Trips to the right side. McLean has the snap, rolls to his right. Looking, he's throwing long and it is incomplete. Overthrew Cameron Bohall, the intended receiver at the Capital Prep 45. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10 at the 20. McLean did not get enough air under that one. 2:15 to go, first half. Phillipsburg High School is honoring veterans tonight. They will do that at halftime. Twins to the right and a wide receiver left. Canzano now comes to the right. McLean has a snap with time. Now under some pressure, and he's going to be wrapped up at about the 21-yard line. And off the bottom of that pile is Isaiah Hodge. Be 3rd down and 9 at the 21. Stateliners in a hurry up. McLean takes a snap, rolls to his left. Being chased from behind, stops, throws, caught, good for a first down. That's Cologne, and Cologne will be wrestled down at about the 35-yard line. About 14 yards on the pickup for Josh Cologne and a first down for Phillipsburg. That is Cologne's 4th catch of the year. Rolling to his right is McLean. Looking, he's throwing on the near side. Bohall makes the catch at the 40, 35, sidesteps a tackler at the 30, 20, 15, stiff arms a tackler and it's taken out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Phillipsburg. McLean to Cameron Bohall. It is 1st and goal at the 9. 56 yards on the completion. And a timeout called. 1:12 to go first half. Phillipsburg 35 and Capital Prep nothing. We'll be right back. Mike Moore with you at Bellis Field tonight. 1st and goal, Phillipsburg at the 9. Minute 12 to go first half. Stateliners already with a 35-0 lead on this young Capital Prep program. Last in this drive, Stateliners converted a 3rd down and 9 and a 14-yard McLean to Josh Cologne pass, and then 56 yards from McLean to Bohall. Bohall, that is his 2nd catch of the season. And that 56-yard pass play is the Stateliners' longest of the season. So after the timeout, Stateliners have 2 timeouts remaining. Corral's tight left, Hilly's tight right, Bohall splits wide left, and it's Rivera and Dixon in the backfield behind Ja'Kai McLean. And a penalty marker stops that. We're going to have procedure against Phillipsburg. We'll move the Stateliners back to the 14-yard line where it is 1st and goal. McLean comes over to Coach Decker to get the play and then returns to the huddle. Stateliners open field left, sideline right. Bohall goes to the left. Backs are in the eye this time. Rivera in front of Dixon. McLean takes the snap. Give us to Dixon straight ahead. Dixon inside the 10. And it'll be wrapped up at about the 8-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Yarborough makes the tackle. Pickup of 6 yards for Dixon. Clock is running down to 50 seconds to go in the half. Bohall to the left. In the eye, McLean gives it to Dixon again. Right side, Dixon into the end zone, standing up for a Phillipsburg touchdown. Raquan Dixon with his 2nd touchdown run of the night. For Raquan, his 4th touchdown run of the season. And Matt D'Onofrio, who is 5 for 5, trying to go in a perfect 6 for 6 night. Out of the hold of Tristan Canzano, Luke Slack is the snapper. Snap is high but fielded. The kick is up, and it is good. 38 seconds to go, first half. Phillipsburg 42 and Capital Prep nothing.
Cat owners, we briefly request your attention. Please keep your cats inside during the month of October. We understand that it is difficult to keep outdoor cats indoors, but during the Halloween season, cats are often targeted by dangerous people, so we implore you to keep your cats, especially black cats, in the house. Please heed this warning and enjoy the remainder of the game.
Stateliners go 80 yards in 5 plays in 1:45. Raquan Dixon with the touchdown and an 8-yard run. And Matt D'Onofrio with the extra point. Acade to kick off. So barring a miracle, we're going to start the second half in the mercy rule, and as long as Phillipsburg maintains a 35-point lead, the clock will run. Acade to kick off. High end over end and into the end zone about 2 yards deep for the touchback. So again, Capital Prep will start at their 20. 38 seconds to go. Second and third teamer is going to get a shot to play tonight in the second half. Tavon Daniels back in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, wide receiver left. Daniels has the snap under some pressure and just dumps it down, and it's incomplete. Not getting a grounding call would be generous there, and they're not going to get it. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd down and 10 at the 20. Daniels just let that go to avoid the loss. Three receivers right, wide receiver left. Daniels has the snap. He's going to keep it. Across the 20, 25, and slides down in front of Canzano at about the 28-yard line. It is a gain, it should be of 8 to the 28. Clock running with 5 seconds to go. And that will do it. 1/2 in the books with the score. Phillipsburg 42. All Phillipsburg tonight here at Bellis Field. Stateliners lead Capital Prep 42-0 at the half. Capital Prep took the opening kickoff, went backwards, forced a punt. Phillipsburg taking over at the Capital Prep 17. Raquan Dixon went for 15 yards in the first play, and then Caleb Rivera scored his first touchdown of the season on a 2-yard run. Matt D'Onofrio with the first of his 6 extra points. It was 7-0 Phillipsburg at 8:21 to go in the first quarter. Capital Prep gave it up on downs at their own 46, at midfield, and Phillipsburg went 2 plays, 50 yards. Buster Penrose got the touchdown and a 33-yard pass from Ja'Kai McLean. That came at 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Just a 2-play, 45-second drive, 14-0 Phillipsburg. Stateliners held and blocked a punt on the next possession, straight up in the air. Xavier Moore made the catch at the 2, took it in for the touchdown. D'Onofrio's kick made it 21-0. That was with 2:22 to go in the first quarter. Capital Prep did move for a first down on their next possession, but forced a punt. That was blocked. Phillipsburg took over at the Capital Prep 18. 3 plays later, Tristan Canzano got the touchdown and a 4-yard run. 9:33 to go first half, 28-0 Phillipsburg. After forcing a punt, Stateliners took over at the Capital Prep 43, and the Stateliners went 43 yards in 5 plays. Raquan Dixon got the first of his 2 touchdowns and a 3-yard run. 4:30 to go in the half. It was Phillipsburg 35-0. After holding and forcing a punt, personal foul penalty, Phillipsburg took over at their own 20 with 2:23 to go and went 80 yards in 5 plays. The big play, 2 big plays, a 14-yard pass from McLean to Cologne, 56-yard pass from McLean to Bohall, and the touchdown, Raquan Dixon on an 8-yard run. And again, D'Onofrio is converted after all 6. It's Phillipsburg 42-0 at the half. As we've mentioned, this is a student-run production. The Stateliner football games, Stateliner students are on the cameras. Stateliner students produce all of the commercial material, the break material, and our halftime show, our halftime interview. And we're going to go to that one right now. Phillipsburg on top here at the half, 42-0.
Hi, my name is Beverly Zapatka-Weiss. I am the advisor and teacher for the KRUX newspaper and for Stateliner TV. The commercials and interviews that you see in this Stateliner sports broadcast are all student work. In addition, the crew that supports announcer Mike Moore and the live stream producer Jake Kosa are all student volunteers. We hope you are enjoying the game, and please enjoy the halftime show, which includes different interviews for each of the home games with our fall sports coaches.
What makes a team a team? A team tends to be successful because they're more than a bunch of individuals who happen to be working together. Their relationships, their direction, and their ways of working and collaborating together mean that the whole becomes greater than the sum of its parts, and mutually committed to a common team purpose, making them unstoppable. I interviewed the varsity volleyball coach about her season and her team. Here's what she had to say. The first question I asked is, what is the mentality of every game? She said, the mentality of every game is to focus on one point and one play at a time. For question 2, I asked, what are your main goals for this season? She answered, the main goals for this season are to be better than we were last year. For my next question, I asked, what inspires you to keep coaching? She said, I love coaching because I love this sport. I think about all the countless hours my coach has spent with me in the gym, and I feel it is important to give back. For my fourth question, I asked, what was the hardest part of the season during COVID? She stated, the hardest part during COVID is the fear of shutting down from day to day and just not knowing what the next day brings. And for my final question, I asked, what do you love most about your team? Coach Barunga said, I love that my team is such a hardworking group of individuals. They are always giving their all and having a positive attitude along the way.
In 2021, the Stateliner band's theme is called New World, and we designed it with the thought that we're in a new era post-COVID, and the students have a new chance to create what they think is great. It's going to feature music by New World Symphony, Anton Dvorak, Queen, The Show Must Go On, a Jenga by a new and upcoming artist Jacob Collier, and Radiohead's Kid A. I think post-pandemic, we've had a great start to the year. It was really important that last year we were able to have somewhat of a normal season until things got shut down around Thanksgiving, and that helped us build. Knowing a lot of other programs that we see and compete or just play with around New Jersey and Pennsylvania had either abbreviated seasons or no season at all. We're certainly able to build off the fact that we had a season last year, and things have really been back to normal with our members. We've been very safe at rehearsals and events, and it's actually been great to get even back on the bus and bring a home field advantage to an away stadium like we did last week at Hillsborough.
What are you most looking forward to this year?
I'm most looking forward to being able to celebrate the hard work I put in the past 4 years and be able to reap the benefits of everything I've worked for.
With this being your last year in marching band, do you look back on your first year and realize how far you came?
I do. I think about it all the time. I've not only grown as a musician, but I've grown as a person, and I really like the person that I've become.
And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize. When a mirror speaks, the reflection lies. You won't have to follow me. Only you can set me free. I said all the things you need to be. I'm the smiling face on your TV. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. I exploit you, still you love me. I tell you 1 and 1 makes 3. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Joseph Stalin and Gandhi. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. Neon lights, Nobel Prize. When a leader speaks, that leader dies. You won't have to follow me. Only you can set you free. I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. Oh, and they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like?
Back at Bellis Field Mike Moore at the half, 42-0. Phillipsburg over Capital Prep. Here's your first half statistics. First for Phillipsburg, 7 first downs, 110 yards rushing, 3 of 3 passing for 103 yards, 213 yards in total offense for the Stateliners. They were not intercepted. They did not punt. They didn't lose a fumble. They were penalized once for 15 yards. Individually, on the ground, Raquan Dixon has 8 carries, 68 yards, 2 touchdowns. Caleb Rivera has a carry for 2 yards and a touchdown. Tristan Canzano has 2 carries for 13 and a touchdown. Ja'Kai McLean has 2 carries for 10. Buster Penrose has a carry for 17. McLean was 3 out of 3 in the first half for 103 yards. Buster Penrose had a catch for 33 yards and a touchdown. Bohal had a catch for 56 yards. And Josh Cologne had 1 for 14. For Capital Prep, they had 2 first downs, a net 2 yards rushing. They attempted 9 passes, completed 5 for 28 yards, 30 yards in total offense for Capital Prep. They were not intercepted, punted 5 times. 2 of those were blocked. They did not lose a fumble, and they were penalized 3 times for 15 yards. Blessed Yarborough led the team in rushing, 3 carries for a net 6. Lamoris House was 5 out of 9 passing for 28 yards. 80 had 2 catches for 20. That's DeMarco 80, 2 catches for 20. House had 2 catches for 6, and Burton had a catch for 2 yards, as they are recognizing the veterans here at halftime. Walking down the near sideline. Phillipsburg Stateliner football is a service of Rath's Butcher and Deli, 450 County Road, Route 519 in Stortsville. Like football players need breaks in between halves, you sometimes need a break from cooking meals at home. Visit Rath's Deli and choose from more than 20 different frozen prepared dinner options. From roast beef and gravy, chicken parm, stuffed shells, and more, Rath's has a meal that everyone can enjoy. Call Rath's at 908-213-2121 or find them online at rathsdeli.com. That's Rath's Deli, a cut above the rest. We'll be in the mercy rule as we start the second half here tonight. That means the clock going to run continuously unless there is an injury or a score or between quarters. And as long as Phillipsburg maintains that 35-point edge, the clock will continue to run. Stateliners warming up down to our left. And Capital Prep getting set to kick off to the Stateliners to start the second half. And again, the crowd on their feet as our veterans going to return to their seats. So Capital Prep will kick off from the scoreboard end toward the field house end here at Bellis Field. And it'll be Tavon Daniels to do the kicking, has it teed up right in the center at the 40-yard line. Stateliners special teams going over their final instructions before the second half gets underway. Mackay Lovell and Jason Garcia are deep to receive for Phillipsburg. This is the JV kick return unit. Lovell is on the near side. Garcia is on the far side. Short kick towards the far side and out of bounds on the fly. And Phillipsburg will take over at the 35. And the clock running. Actually, they're going to spot it at the 40. Quarterback is Jet Genovese for the Stateliners. Wargo is the fullback. Garcia is the deep back. Genovese drops back to pass. He will scramble out to his left and picks up about a yard on the play. Genovese brought down at the 41. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Ryan Deck checks into the lineup. He will flank wide to the right. Genovese on 2nd down. Will give it to Garcia. And Garcia dives to about the 43-yard line. Gain of 2. 3rd down and 7 from the 43. Quarterback, Jet Genovese, a freshman, 5'11", 190, according to the program. Jay Polito splits wide to the left. Genovese rolling to his left, will throw. Caught on the far side. 1st down across midfield for Ryan Deck. That's Phillipsburg's 8th 1st down, right at midfield. 7 yards on the completion. Genovese rolled to his left, found a wide open Ryan Deck, 5'7", 145-pound junior. Slot to the right. Deck's in the slot. Genovese will give it to Garcia. Garcia wrapped up right at about the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That was Isaiah Hodge in on the tackle for Capital Prep. 2nd down and 10 from midfield. Garcia came into the game 11 carries for 32 yards for the Stateliners as a backup. Slot to the right. Genovese back to throw it. Throws near side. It is incomplete and off the hands of Deck at about the 47. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10 from midfield. Genovese heads back to the huddle after getting the play. Stateliners opened up a 42-0 halftime lead with the 1st unit, and this is the 2nd unit offense. Slot to the right. Genovese rolls to his right. He will throw. It is incomplete. Incomplete, intended for Polito. And it'll bring up 4th down and 10 at midfield. Hicade is the backup punter. He is deep in punt formation. or excuse me, he is the first team punter. Still in the game to kick it away from the 36. Single safety, no, twin safeties for Capital Prep. Cade has a good snap. Kick is out of there. Wobbler high towards the near side, bounces inside the 25, and will be picked up at about the 28. About 22 on the punt. Capital Prep with their first second half possession. 6:51 to go in the third. And they will put it down at the 23-yard line, make that a 27-yard punt. And we've got some second unit defenders in there for the Stateliners. Rich Kraus, one of the linebackers, and Wargo. Tevon Daniels deep in the shotgun. Has a snap, fakes the handoff, swings it out to the far side. Caught in the backfield, spinning across the 30 and out to the 34-yard line. On the reception is House. And House got enough for a first down. The third first down for Capital Prep. 11-yard pickup out to the 34. Twins to both sides. Daniels has a snap, looking. Going to scramble up to now, throws to the far side. It is caught, nice diving catch across the way by Yarborough. Blessed Yarborough with a diving catch in Phillipsburg territory for a first down. It's at the Phillipsburg 37. 29 yards. And the fourth first down for Capital Prep. Daniels has his snap, giving it to his brother. Dives to about the 36, a pickup of about a yard on the play for Josh Daniels. Second down and 9 at the 36. Again, clock running continuously here in the second half. We're down to 4:20 already in the third quarter. 42-0 Stateliners. Campbell, Daniels, Yarborough wide to the right. Daniels in the shotgun, has a snap, will throw far side. Caught at the 35, 30, 25, and down near the 20-yard line. Campbell on the catch. Fifth first down. It's at the Phillipsburg 20, 16 yards on the play. Campbell goes wide to the right. Daniels in the shotgun, high snap off his hand, and he will dive on it back at the 34. Loss of 14 yards on the play. They have spotted it at the 31, a loss of 11. Second down and 21 at the 31. Daniels unable to one-hand that snap for the loss of 11. Dante Carlucci, one of the corners in that Stateliner defense. Second and 21 at the 31. Daniels flanked by running backs on each side. Has a snap, gives it running left, and thrown for a loss on the play. That was Yarborough thrown for a loss on the play by Rich Kraus. Back at the 34, that is a loss of 3. 3rd down and 24 at the 34 with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. '80 goes wide left. To the right. Campbell's wide left. Daniels in the shotgun, has a snap. Looking, pumps. Going to throw it to the near side. Incomplete, off the hands of '80. And it'll be 4th down and 24 at the 34. Our original spotting chart, we had 9 as a wide receiver who has not really appeared. So I think who we had for number 9 is wearing number 4. And that is DeMarco 80. 4th down and 24 at the 34. He goes wide to the right. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Daniels will await this shotgun snap. Has a snap. Going to throw down the middle. It's intercepted inside the 10. On the return, 20, 30. It's Garcia up to the 40-yard line. Jason Garcia on the interception. And that will probably be the last play of the third quarter. That's a first turnover in the game. Return to the 41-yard line. And that'll do it. We'll switch ends. 3 quarters complete. And it is Phillipsburg 42 and Capital Prep nothing. Phillipsburg football is brought to you by the outstanding people at Rath's Butcher and Deli. Stop over and give Rath's Deli a try for all your grocery needs. From fresh cut steaks, homemade dinners, fresh sausages, and delicious breakfast and deli sandwiches, Rath's should be your go-to for all your grocery needs. Rath's Deli, 450 County Road, Route 519 in Stortsville, a cut above the rest. 42-0 Phillipsburg, as we'll get set to start the fourth quarter here at Bellis Field. Phillipsburg back home next Friday with Westfield. Stateliners will run their record to 5-3 on the season, and it'll be victory number 714 in school history. This is the 117th year of Phillipsburg football. And they'll come out, Stateliners in the eye. On first down, they're going to swing it out and dropped on the near side. It was intended for Alex Bittenmaster, incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10 from the 41. Phillipsburg freshman Jet Genovese, quarterback in the team here in the second half. Sends Mackay Lovell out to the left. Genovese barking signals. Deep handoff to Garcia, spinning across the 45 to the 46. And check it, that was Marvelous Shavy on the carry. Gain of 5, it's third down and 5 from the 46. Twins to the near side. Hakeem Ransdell is in the slot. Genovese going to give it again, and a nice carry by Shaby, and he's got a Phillipsburg first down. Stateliners' 9th first down of the night to the Capital Prep 48. That's a pickup of 6. 1st and 10 from the Capital Prep 48. 10 minutes to go. Lovell and Bittenmaster to the left. Genovese rolls to his left. He is going to keep it. He's at the 45. Stiff arms the tackler, will dive to about Capital Prep 43. Pickup of about 5 yards for the Stateliner freshman. It will be 2nd down and 5 from the 43. This is the second drive by the second unit. They picked up 1 first down before being forced to punt in the 3rd quarter. Facing a 2nd down and 5 here from the 43. Bittenmaster to the right, Lovell to the left. Genovese going to give it on the fullback. Big hole, 35, 30, 25, and that's Wargo. Drags the tackler about the 20-yard line. That is Wargo's first carry since the Hillsborough game. He had 6 carries for 19 yards coming in. That is obviously his longest run of the year, to the 19. 24 yards on the Wargo run. 1st and 10 at the 19. Under 8.5 to play. Bittenmaster to the right. Lovell to the left. Genovese to give it, diving to about the 16-yard line is Shaby. Spot him at the 17, a pickup of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Stateliners' second team started this drive at their own 41. Picked up 2 first downs, 1 and a 24-yard run by the sophomore Joe Wargo. In the eye, Genovese rolling to his right. He will stop and throw. It is incomplete. Off the hands of his intended receiver, Lovell, at about the goal line. Kind of tossed that one up for grabs a little bit. It'll be 3rd down and 8 from the 17. Coming up on 7 minutes to go in the game. Bittenmaster checks out. It'll be Deck and Lovell wide to the right. Tight end left. Give up the middle and still trying to fight his way free is Wargo. Wargo's going to be stopped for a loss on the play. And Wargo is shaken up. Maybe holding his left ankle. Loss of a couple. Going to bring up 4th down and 9. Make it 4th and 10 at the 19. Training staff out to take a look at Wargo. Maybe, can't tell if it might be working on a cramp on the left leg. They do stop the clock for the injury, 6:20 to go. Stateliners led this 42-0 at the half. They had a 21-point first quarter lead. First unit was not forced to punt. And word goes up and coming off with a little jog to the near side. So it's going to be 4th and 10 at the 19. Lovell and Deck come to the left. Kraus is in the game at fullback now. Shaby's the deep back. Genovese fakes, rolls to his right, under some pressure. He will throw long into the end zone, incomplete. It was intended for Kraus out of the backfield, incomplete, and the Stateliners will give it up on downs. With 5:45 to play and running. It'll be 1st and 10 for Capital Prep at their own 19. In that Stateliner defense, Bittenmaster is up front. Ben Corey up front. Thomas Wilcox. Nathan Smith. Kraus, one of the linebackers. Ryan Ferguson, the other. Daniels awaits the shotgun snap for the Sharks. He will throw far side. Caught across the 20 and wrestled down at about the 22-yard line. On the reception was Campbell. They will put it down at the 22. 3 yards on the completion. 2nd down and 7. Daniels in the shotgun. Man in motion, takes a snap, going to give it to his brother Daniels up the middle, diving to about the 25-yard line. And on the bottom of that pile for the Stateliners was Ryan Ferguson. So Josh Daniels will get 3. And it is 3rd down and 4 from the 26. Trips to the right side. Daniels barking signals, high snap, going to give it up the middle. And diving to about the 28-yard line. Short gain on the play. That was Valentine on the carry. To the 28, a pickup of 2. It is 4th down and 2. And the clock's running with under 3 minutes to go. Tevon Daniels awaits the snap. Josh Daniels to his right. Daniels has his snap. Going to keep out to his right. 30, 35, 40. And taken down at about the 42-yard line. In front of the Stateliner bench. That was Rich Kraus on the tackle. Daniels picks up 1st down. That is the 6th 1st down for Capital Prep. Mark him at the 43, pick up a 15 yards on the play. And it's 1st and 10 for the Harbor Sharks. Under 2 minutes to go. Daniels awaits the snap, sends a man in motion, takes a snap, gonna lateral it back to House. House trying to turn the corner on the far side, and it'll be pushed out of bounds by Wargo. He stepped out at the 46. At the 46-yard line, pickup of 3. Second down and 7. And we probably have 2 plays to go as we come up on a minute. Campbell goes wide left. Trips to the right side. Daniels has his snap. Rolls to his right. Will throw. Caught by Yarborough. Yarborough's pushed out of bounds in Phillipsburg territory at the 49-yard line by Jay Polito. From the Peaburg 49, that's a pickup of 5. It is 3rd down and 2, and this should be the last play of the ball game. Campbell goes wide to his left. Daniels in the shotgun. He has the snap, looking, gonna fire long down the near sideline. It is intercepted. Intercepted at the 18-yard line by Dante Carlucci, and that will do it. Phillipsburg defeats Capital Prep by the final score of 42-0. We'll keep it right here for the wrap-up. Stateliners took over after a short punt at the Capital Prep 17-yard line with 8:49 to go in the first quarter. They covered the 17 yards in 2 plays. Dixon on a 15-yard run. Caleb Rivera got the touchdown on a 2-yard run. Matt D'Onofrio converted. At 8:21 to go in the first quarter, a 2-play, 17-yard drive in 28 seconds. Phillipsburg led 7-0. After Capital Prep gave it up on downs at midfield, Phillipsburg 2 plays in 50 yards. Touchdown coming on a 33-yard pass from Ja'Kai McLean to Penrose. D'Onofrio converted. And with 3:50 to go in the opening quarter, it was 14-0 Phillipsburg. Stateliners blocked a punt on the next possession, straight up in the air. Xavier Moore caught the ball at the 2, carried it in 2 yards for the touchdown. D'Onofrio converted, 2:22 to go first quarter, 21-0 Phillipsburg. Stateliners blocked the next Capital Prep punt, took over at the Capital Prep 18. 3 plays later, Tristan Canzano got the touchdown on a 4-yard run. D'Onofrio converted, 9:33 to go to first half, 28-0 Phillipsburg. Capital Prep went 3 and out. Josh Colon on a punt return to the Capital Prep 43. And the Stateliners went 43 yards in 5 plays. Dixon got the touchdown on a 3-yard run. D'Onofrio converted, 4:30 to go first half, 35-0 Phillipsburg. Capital Prep went 3 and out, punted 35 yards, and tacked on a personal foul penalty. Put Phillipsburg at their own 20, and they went 80 yards in 5 plays in 1:45. 2 big plays in the drive, a 14-yard pass from McLean to Cologne, and a 56-yard pass from McLean to Cameron Bohall. Dixon got his second touchdown. That was on an 8-yard run. D'Onofrio converted, 42-0 Phillipsburg, and the second team for the Stateliners played it out in the second half and held the first team of Capital Prep scoreless. With the win, the Stateliners will go to 5-3 on the season. They will be back here next Friday night against Westfield. Coach Frank Duffy in his 6th season, now 43-18 at the helm of the Stateliners and in their 117th year of football, and it's victory number 714 for the Stateliners. You have been watching the PHS StatelinerMedia stream of Phillipsburg High School football from Bellis Field inside Maloney Stadium in Phillipsburg. Repeating tonight's final score was Phillipsburg 42 and Capital Prep nothing. Join us for our next webcast on Friday, October 29th, when the Stateliners will play host to the Blue Devils of Westfield. For the supervising coordinator of PHS StatelinerMedia, Jake Kosa, Our engineer here, Nico Garcia, and cameraman Jeff Hurst. I'm Mike Moore saying thank you for watching Phillipsburg Stateliner football. Have a good night.